Hello everybody, I'm Sarah Banks from Banks' Business Solutions, and for those that don't know, today is Data Privacy Day. So in honour of Data Privacy Day, I really wanted to talk to you about data protection and data privacy. Now, those that have followed me for a while, that have been watching some of my videos recently, will know that GDPR is something that's very important to me. Data protection is very important to me in me and my business, and that I've been supporting clients with this over the last 12 months as well. Now, we have all had to work hard to be ready for GDPR last May, and some of us are still on that journey of compliance. In fact, in all honesty, every single one of us is still on that journey to compliance, because there are still things that we don't know, and none of us are ever going to be 100% compliant, because it's impossible to be. The journey, of course, isn't over. Even if you are as close to compliance as you can be, you still need to be reviewing your systems, reviewing your policies, and checking what you're doing day to day with data in your business. And that is really important. And that's what I really want to talk about today. I want to say to you, when was the last time that you reviewed the work that you did for GDPR? So if you followed the preparation method that a lot of us did, where you audited the data that you have in your business, identified where you store it, and then use that to help inform your privacy policy, wherever you had your privacy policy from. I know some people have bought them from lawyers, others have written them themselves. Wherever you got it from, have you reviewed it? When did you last review it? Now, I'm going to hold my hands up here, and I'm going to be honest with you that I haven't actually looked at my documentation since June last year. I got it all finished, I went off on my travels, and I haven't looked at it since I got back. However, I do have a date in the diary for February, a day where I'm going to sit down, review everything that I did for GDPR, review how that fits in with the way my business is being run right now, and update my data audit to cover anything new that I'm doing, or anything that's changed, or where systems I'm using have changed. So I am going to be going through an audit process for my business, and that's something that you really need to think about in your business. How and when are you going to be auditing your data protection policies, your procedures, and your data audit? Because the data protection environment isn't slowing down, it isn't changing, and things are changing all the time. In 2019 in the UK, we have Brexit. Whatever the outcome of Brexit, whatever happens with deal or no deal, and I don't want to get into the politics of that here, it is going to affect the way that we handle data. And so we need to be aware of where our data is, who we're holding data on, so that if there is an outcome of Brexit that means that we need to look at where we're moving our data, we understand what we have and we can quickly and easily resolve that issue. Other things are going to be happening. The laws are going to be changing. We know that the UK privacy laws are going to be being reviewed this year at some point, and that's going to affect what we do on a day-to-day basis in terms of our electronic marketing tasks. Other countries across the world are bringing in new data protection laws. If those come in and you have clients and you hold data on people across the world, that is going to affect what you do. And again, you need to be reviewing things to make sure that you're keeping up to date on these things. So, it's Data Privacy Day. Let's think about it today. Let's make today the day that we say, right, we're going to review what we're doing. We're going to make plans for the future so that we can identify where our data is and quickly change it if we need to and if things change. And we're going to make sure that we keep watching and learning from what is happening in the data world so that we can keep our businesses as safe and secure and as compliant as possible. That's all for today. If you've got any questions at all about data protection, GDPR, how it affects you in your business, if you're not sure if you're compliant, if you're still working towards compliant, please pop a note in the comments. Let's have a chat, because I'd love to help you get closer to compliance than you are right now. Thanks for listening.